Hey guys, Petra Williams here, the founder of the Women on Fire Collective. Welcome. Today I really want to talk to you about why we meditate. Because what we do at the Women on Fire Collective is part of our structure and our culture is to meditate. And meditation is all the rage now, but why actually do it? So in a nutshell, most of us are living in fight or flight. Most of us are living in the past. We are constantly being triggered by things that are happening in the external world. We are reacting from moment to moment to moment to moment. Excuse me. And so we don't actually have any choice in the matter. So by the time we get to the end of the day, we're so exhausted because we have just been reacting and all our energy has been going out to things and circumstances around us. For example, you're in a meeting and, you make a suggestion and John over there tells you that suggestion is actually not going to work for this context. And you remember how when you were a child, your father used to put you down every time you made a suggestion. And so you bring that emotion up from the past, the memory comes up, the emotion comes up, and you rip John's head off, right? And John's like, hey man, I'm just telling you, it's not the right solution for this case. But you have taken it on and you're like, he's telling me I'm not worthy, he's telling me I'm stupid, and all of that stuff comes up, right? And so we don't actually have a choice in how we're responding, we just react, right? And this happens all the time. We just trigger. What meditation does is meditation provides that gap between event and response. So using the same scenario, you make a suggestion, John says it's not appropriate for the context, and you have that moment where you acknowledge the thought, you acknowledge the emotion, you recognize that that's something from the past, and you are able to then go, that is past stuff, that is not appropriate here, and you can make a choice on how to respond to that. And that's what meditation does. It helps you create that gap between event and response. And so it's the letting go of the attachment to the thoughts and the emotions of the past to be present, because most people are living in their heads. And that's why you meditate. That is one of the simplest ways I can explain why we meditate, is to make us aware and present enough to make accurate choices for the context of the present instead of being a slave to the past. Yeah? And when you can do that, when you can breathe through a situation and let it go instead of going in all guns blazing, you eventually feel peace. You eventually feel calm. You eventually feel like no matter what's happening externally, you are okay internally, because the external environment stops influencing how you feel. And that's why we meditate. And it is a beautiful way of being. So, and if you want that, if that sounds like something you really want, to actually be in control of yourself and your own emotions and thoughts, and to be present, then focus on doing your meditation every day. Yeah? I've just seen the biggest lizard. It is so awesome. I'm in Queensland, Australia, and it's a big lizard. It's so fantastic. I love lizards. I love it when nature talks to me. Anyway, guys, that's why we meditate. Yeah? I hope that brings you a bit more clarity and really gives you a reason to do the practice. All right, enjoy.